y'all, this is Joe with the Cockeyed Homestead. You caught me beating my meat up. I found this really wonderful flank steak for about $4, but it's a wee bit on the thick side, so I was just thinning it out and waking up and saying, hello world. But this flank steak is going to be marinated with Mel finding out what it's like to be one-handed. She can now sympathize with me. We're going to put about a tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 glugs of honey, about 2 tablespoons worth, about a tablespoon of your favorite ketchup. This is going to spit because we're almost to the end of the bottle. Now I'm looking forward to those tomatoes coming in that Mel talked about in the garden, so we can stop using this store-bought stuff. But you get the idea. I'll put some more in there in a minute. Oh, let's see. We're trying to make as little dishes as possible, so I'm going to throw this on the grill today. We take a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Because soy sauce, even the low sodium, has quite a bit of salt, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and about a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. On my board here I've got some onion tops. One of my onions in the basket started to sprout, so I thought, why not? Go ahead and put it in there. We got about 2½ tablespoons of oregano that I just went out to the garden to get. I love my herb bed being right outside the door. Got a tablespoon of ginger. This is last year's crop that I preserved. And about 2 tablespoons of coarsely chopped garlic. That's all going into the bag. And then we got olive oil going in, if I can get it. I'm gonna put about a cup of, maybe 1.5 cups of olive oil. And of course it would be buried. I should have thought of this before. And because flank steak is not known to be a tender cut of meat, and this is a fairly thick piece, I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. Turn it the right way, Joe, so it pours out. And make myself a real happy marinade for this steak. Now I've already beat it up a little bit to wake up all the pores. It's been sitting in the refrigerator and the grocery store case. I don't know how long since it was cut. So just to wake it up. Now it's quite warm today, so my usual method is to leave it on the counter and let it marinate and get happy. But I want to massage all the goodies into the meat and then pop it into the refrigerator for 2 hours. I'll turn it about halfway through just to make sure I get all those herbs and spices into the meat. And I'll bring you back for the next part. It's been about hour and a half, and I've pulled the beef out of the refrigerator. I'm just drying it off, knocking off all the bits and pieces. The reason why we add honey to the marinade, or any kind of sugar, is so that you get this nice, crisp, blackened crust, because everybody knows sugar burns like wildfire. Now I've got a little bit of Worcestershire sauce that I'm just dousing the top with. Nothing too elaborate. We just like the flavor. And of course it has to be Lee and Perrin. Mel being from England, But in 30 minutes, this will be nice and ready to pop on the grill. The Worcestershire sauce will absorb into the meat. I'll cook it about 5 minutes on each side. We like our meat about a medium to medium rare. I've got some boiled potatoes that I'm going to butter and mix fresh basil in. I've got some green beans that have cooked in beef broth and onions. And I'll bring you back when it comes off the grill. Hot off the grill. Mel slicing it up. At least she can still use her fingers.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be like me.
I just have trouble toweling off, whatever, doing my hair. Blow drying my cowlicks flat. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Perfectoid.
Nice, rare to medium rare. How's it taste, Mel?
Good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm.
First, if you hand me the other plate. I know you're one-handed. You can't do it. You're finding out all sorts of things that you can't do. At least yours is only going to last you
6 to 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Through the busiest period of the year, I managed to fall over my TV tray and almost kill myself. I mean, it would have been fine if it had been something cool.
And there you have it, folks. You got Joe's marinated meat with green beans and
my dinner.
Yes. This has been Joe with the Cockeyed Homestead.
This is Mel.
Y'all have a blessed day and bon appetit.